My question is for the Minister for Corrections, Minister Erdogan. I recently had the pleasure of attending a production by Somebody's Daughter theatre company at the Dame Phyllis Frost Centre. This year's performance explored the intersection between the term miss and identity, and how women are addressed in custody, mental health and misdiagnoses. Talking to the women who performed, it was clear that the creative process plays a transformative role in their rehabilitation. As a registered charity, Somebody's Daughter and other programs like it rely on irregular donations for their operation, with only a small portion of government funding. And there is a real fear that one day this funding will run out. So I ask, what advocacy will you do to ensure therapeutic arts programs like this have substantial long-term funding?
I thank Ms Payne for a question and an interest in our correction system and programs such as Somebody's Daughter Theatre at the Dame Phyllis Frost Centre. I think as a government we've been upfront that a key to getting better outcomes and keeping our community safe is making sure we use the time in custody as an opportunity to rehabilitate people, and that takes form in a number of ways. It takes form in the way our investments in education, especially the links with TAFEs. I know TAFEs on this side of the chamber, we're very passionate about the links with vocational training, as Ms Tierney is, but also our links with employment opportunities. But a key part of that is cultural experiences as well. We know how transformative that can be for people in custody, and Somebody's Daughter is a program that I'm very proud of, that we do facilitate, that we do support, and I acknowledge their work as one of the more successful programs, a program that not only gets some government funding but also gets philanthropy and generous donations for people in the community that are passionate about making change such as we are. So as Minister, I'll continue to advocate for funding for programs such as this. That's a program that's not up for renewal this year, and it has a long-term contract in place with the Department of Justice and with Corrections Victoria, so it'll continue to be supported. I understand the contract expires in 2027, so some time ahead, but as a government we'll continue to support these. We have a number of other programs as well that similar, that do have a great rehabilitative effect on those in custody, and mean so it's not only good for them but it's also good for our community, such as Torch. And I know Ms Crozier, you referred to Ms Neville. I know she's playing a leading role in the Torch, and that's a program that we continue to support as well. These are programs that take the best in our correction system and give people the chance to rehabilitate. That's good for them, it's good for their families, good for community safety.
Thank you, President, and I thank the Minister for his response. By way of supplementary, will the Minister commit to attending next year's performance by Somebody's Daughter Theatre production?
Minister.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you, President. I thank Ms Payne for the supplementary question. I think I do look forward to next year's production. I know this year's production was well received, and I appreciate your direct feedback. I've had feedback from a number of other sources. Depending on calendar and sitting calendar availability, I will look forward to attending, but obviously need to make sure that lines up. We don't have next year's calendar with us at the moment to consider those dates, but I know how positive reviews, and I look forward to getting along. Thank you.